Jeff. Thanks for the time. Walk us through practice today. Obviously, you guys had a little bit of you guys are doing some extracurricular stuff at the end.
Yeah.
But, you guys are still, after practice, talking and laughing with each other. What does that speak to kind of the brotherhood of this team?
Well, it was a bumpy practice today, and the offense might have got the better of us today, but we come together as a brotherhood, and we focus on the next play. We have a next play mentality and a next practice mentality. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, we're going to watch the film, make adjustments, see what we did wrong, and correct them next time we come out here on this field and dominate the offense on Saturday. That's what we plan on doing.
Is that what the message has been from your coaches just directly after practice? What's going to have to change come Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to have a great day every day. I mean, nothing good in life comes easy. So it's gonna be up and down. It's gonna be up and down. What defines you is how you respond. So the better we respond, is the better players will be, the better team will be.
Gotcha. What does kind of Coach Deron Reynolds have to say about that in terms of kind of the energy adjustment and things of that from a coach that is with you guys all the time? What has been the thing that he's been preaching? Kind of bouncing off that.
Next play mentality. He likes to refer to a lot of Kobe quotes, a lot of Kobe Bryant quotes. Kobe always used to focus on the next shot and what he can do to get better. We're not going to harp on the things that we did. We're just going to adjust them, and we're going to work on them so we can eventually be almost perfect in everything we do. So, I mean, we're just going to go back and we're going to watch the film and then come out here and adjust and get after it on Saturday, because practice makes permanent.
Coach Reynolds is very meticulous and has brought a lot of different coaching things that I've, realized as I watch. What are some of those little small things that he does and some of the different things that he brings to the table different than what you've ever done?
Well, what separates D-line groups, I mean, you have talent that separates D-line groups, and you also have coaching that separates D-line groups. I've been at 3 different schools. I mean, Coach Reynolds is amazing. It's the little things. If you get the little things right, you can be good at all the big things. And he just likes to focus and harp on the little things and make sure we do everything perfect. Even if we're walking through and we're not full speed, he makes sure we have the technique down. Because if we have it down during walkthroughs, it will translate to full speed in live practices. And eventually, he's grooming us right now and trying to get us ready for the season. I just think Coach Reynolds he's doing an amazing job right now, and I'm very glad and happy with what he's doing.
You talk about some of the little things. What are those little things for D linemen? Because obviously the little things can mean footwork for a receiver, but what does that mean for a defensive lineman?
Like as in pass rush, everybody thinks pass rush is about beating the man or working fancy moves. He shows us that it's about angles. If you line up a little bit wider and you work the same move, you can beat him. If you get off the ball a little faster, if you scoot off the ball a little bit more. So he just works little things like that. Of course, he teaches us hands and how to flip the hips, but the little things is what matters most, because pass rushing is all about angles. And then with run blocking, he shows us how to get our hands in tight and how to beat the O-lineman, and he shows us little techniques like I don't want to give away too much free game, you know what I'm saying, because it costs. But if you just, if you extend on the offensive lineman, it's only so much he can do with you. And he shows us how to get control of an offensive lineman.
When you guys do drills, he's definitely said a lot about flipping hips and doing certain things. How much does flexibility come into play with you guys?
Oh, man, you see at the beginning of practice, Coach Joe got the ticket to practice. We got to go under the hurdle, above the hurdle. We got to put the bands on. So Coach Joe definitely gets us going right before practice and make sure we're good and moving and loose. And then Coach Reynolds, he come through and we just go full speed when we get with him. So the little pre-warm-up is with Coach Joe.
And when you guys are in the game, in your scrimmage periods, what is Coach Reynolds kind of coaching you guys on? Because he's not right there in front of you, but what is he seeing that sticks out to you?
He's coaching us on finishing to the ball. One of the main things that he's harping on is, of course, you got to do your technique and you got to do what's asked of you. But after that, make sure you sprint to the ball, because if we can get all 11 hands to the ball, that's a scary sight for our offense. I would have hated to run the ball with 11 hands running to me. So that's exactly what he likes to harp on.